Yo, what's good, guys? I just want to today talk about why getting the bag first is super important, and then spending that bag on assets. Assets that'll produce you income for the future forever. So number one, you need to get the bag. Like you gotta get the bag. You gotta go to work. You gotta work full time. You gotta work your hours. You gotta grind. You gotta wake up in the morning. You gotta stack the cash. You gotta go to work. You gotta hustle. You need to get the bag. So once you get that bag, you funnel it into income producing assets. You diversify your income into stocks, into real estate, into knowledge, into everything. So you have to get the bag. Like a lot of people, they're sitting around. It's summer right now. People just want to chill. You want to go hang out, you want to go to the parties, you want to go to the clubs, you want to lounge around, you want to go on vacation. But this video is not really meant for the people who are already rich. Like I'm talking about the regular average person who's trying to get money too, like who's trying to stack their bread, who's trying to get rich. You don't have time to play around right now. We got right now is grind time. It's stacking that bag time. It's coming. We gotta get money. We gotta produce income producing assets. We gotta get income producing assets. We have to stack our cash to invest in knowledge that's gonna allow us to get more money, get more of the bag, and then we take that bag and we go to the stock market with it. We go to real estate with it. We get more income producing assets with it. We go buy businesses. We do all these things. We invest in Airbnb rentals. Like you can invest in an Airbnb rental. You can rent out an apartment and put it up on Airbnb. Like it's not this isn't rocket science. We have to get the bag. Like we're coming from poverty. We're not even poverty, but hard times. Like a lot of us is not coming from the greatest of the great times. Like we weren't born with silver spoons. Our family tree wasn't rich. We weren't like the rich, the billionaires. We weren't like those type of children. We're not coming from wealth. We got to get the bag. Like take a couple of summers off. Especially if you're in your 20s or your 30s, you don't really need to be outside. Like really realistically, everything is going to be here next year. It's going to be here the year after. The NBA finals is going to be here the next year. It's going to be here in 10 years. It's not going nowhere. But your hustle, the money that you make, well, you can't make that forever, Your body is running down. You're getting older. Your mind is not as sharp as it was last year or 10 years ago. Maybe it's more sharper now if you're young, but as you grow older and older and older, well, you can't do tasks that quick. Your job, well, it's going to replace you with the new hire, with the new graduate, with the 22-year-old who just graduated school. Your job's going to replace you with him, who's going to take a lower pay to do the exact same stuff you're doing. AI is out now. AI just came out, 2-3 years now. It's replacing jobs like no tomorrow, and you're sitting around trying to have a good time, trying to go out, trying to drink. It's summer. Like no, you don't have that luxury. You don't have that luxury. You got to take care of your family first. So you got to get the bag. Once you get the bag, then you can enjoy all that stuff. Like me, I'm opting out of society for a little bit. I'm taking a little break, maybe a year or two, a few years to get what I need to get done, accomplished, and then I'll come back and party. I personally can't go out knowing that where I want to be is not accomplished yet. Now, you don't have to go to the complete extreme. You can go out maybe once a month, once every couple of months. But if you're serious about getting to the bag, you need to actually take a break from society and, lock in. You actually got to lock in. Like that's really important. Like a lot of people, they're playing around. Like I'm not from a rich area. So for everyone to be having a good time when people can't really even afford their rent, can't afford their mortgage. You know, they can't afford new vehicles, all these different things. They can't afford it. What are you having fun about? What is there to have fun about? Even if you can't afford it, and you're right on that line where you can make you're living paycheck to paycheck, which is literally the majority of people in my area. You don't need to be having fun. You don't need to be having fun. Like, you want to have a better life where you actually get to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you put in, all that work. You have to take a little break off of all that nonsense and lock in and get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine a life where you're in California and you're shopping and you're going here, you're going there, and you could take care of your family. You're not just taking care of yourself and having fun yourself. You're actually able to give money to friends, give money to family. You're able to pay for rent, pay for mortgages, pay for all these different things for your kids, pay for their sporting events, pay for mortgages, pay for your honeymoon, pay for your marriage, everything. And you don't even need to blink an eye about it. You don't need to stress about it. You're not breaking a sweat after you drop that payment off. That's the kind of life that you deserve. So why aren't you working towards it? You need to work towards it, man. Lock in, get to the bag, and then after you get to the bag, invest in the assets that'll pay you in the future. That's all I gotta say for today. All right, peace.